Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol DVAX. We will take a look at the 15-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 15-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 15 minutes. While this may look like a couple weeks worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 15-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where some of these levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Don't mean to state the obvious, not trying to rub salt in anyone's wounds, but pretty nasty day with a gap down. But to give some credit where credit's due to the bulls, they did show some signs of strength. Now I realize if you bought before today, then there's nothing I could say that would suggest anything bullish. So when I talk about bullishness or anything of that nature, I'm just talking about since the open. And what I mean by that is, and this will mean a little bit more to those of you that have been, trading for a while. I'm sure you've seen a stock where, after it gaps down, it maybe heads up a little bit, but then spends the remainder of the day just continuing to bleed and drift downwards. That was not the case here. So that's why when I say there was some bullishness, it was the bulls actually did bounce the price back upwards and then went sideways for the remainder of the day. So some, signs of strength via just, the price not collapsing even after the open. Now, just because it went sideways, I'm not sitting here and saying, well, because it went sideways after a gap down, this is guaranteed to hit $9 tomorrow. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that, hey, the bulls were able to show some signs of strength via, absorbing the selling pressure that originally came in. And this has actually led to a couple interesting areas. First key interesting area is, the overall level of support for the day. And that sits right here at $3.80. You can see on a couple different occasions, both there and then right there, the bears try to press down through that level. And although this afternoon, price never quite hit it, but kind of within this range. But the price is hovering right above this area, and whenever the price has gotten even close to it, the bulls have shown back up and maintained and held strong. So 380 definitely a big key level of support, and one that I would assume the shorts are watching, meaning using their logic. If this level is broken, then it would not be shocking at all to see the price drift down to at least retest these lows. So I don't want to come across like I've discovered some sort of secret location. No, a lot of people watching this level at 380. Including the shorts, for that very reason of if the price can't hold above it, then that would be a technical breakdown where the price could, very well drift down to those lows of $3.20. So that's definitely going to be that key level of support going in. In terms of levels of resistance, really the interesting level is this part right here, which is this downtrending trend line. So it's basically a little wedge pattern here has formed. And, if the price can get a good high volume break of that point right there, would not be shocking at all to see some continuation happen and, for this a potential dead cat bounce to continue. So keep an eye on that pattern. We'll see what happens with it. Again, by no means is any of this, I don't want to proclaiming some secret rocket science discovery, nothing like that. A lot of people are going to be watching this very pattern. So we'll see how the price reacts with it tomorrow. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interested in and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.